Well, here we are on the banks of Lake Victoria here in Stratford, and we're beside another project that the Upper Thames has completed for some bank restoration and pathway restoration in an area that we had a problem with some bank erosion. I want to thank Upper Thames and Brad and Craig for their continued work, along with the Energy Environment Committee for their commitment with funds, and the Rotary Club of Stratford for their funds, for us to continue finding these areas and doing some restoration, fixing up where we're having problems with the bank eroding into the pathways.
That's actually one of the most commonly asked things actually from people who are visiting Stratford is, where is the water? How do I get to the Avon River? And I think we almost can take it for granted that we have this amazing resource running right through that both locals and visitors can go and enjoy. So I think it's really nice to see that there's work being done on the river, that there are efforts underway to improve it, and again, just kind of have this sense of celebrating that resource.
Yeah, there's a number of different environmental benefits of projects along the lake. When you have sort of shading over the shoreline, it cools the water, and we find that invertebrates and small fish really habitat along those areas or congregate along those areas where you have those kind of conditions. So we try and incorporate that type of a feature into each of these projects. And so there's a habitat feature, and the other thing I guess is a water quality benefit as well, that cooler water is generally good for water quality and will reduce some of the nutrients that may be in the water. And it also, from an aesthetic point, it also looks good.
What we found was that the walking trail had deteriorated to a point that people in a wheelchair or with some other type of assistive device could no longer access the trail. So Rotary applied to the Enabling Accessibility Fund, which is through the federal government, and was successful.
It's important for us to be involved because we try to improve things around the world as well as at home in Stratford, and we've been involved in a number of projects here in town, and this is a way of making the parks and the river area in Stratford more accessible for everyone. It's been great to partner with the Upper Thames River Conservation Authority for this, our fourth project along the Avon River, but also in this project we partnered with the City of Stratford and the Green Hair Spa.
Taking care of the environment is super important, number one, and I like to leave it up to the people who know what they are doing. I mean, we can do what we can as people in the community, but we don't have all the knowledge that the Upper Thames people have. So I love supporting them in their work.